Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we split him, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this haunting her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't never if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your vibe if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Get him, bye.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Hi, JJ. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Mama.
Okay, so I'm going to say hello real quick. Hi, Cindy Luhu. Hi, Barrett. Hi, Patty Brunner. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Vera. Hi, Ginger Lee. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Jennifer P. Hi, Shay. Hi, BB Loves Honey Tea. Hi, Kirsten NZ. Hi, Mama T. Police Wife Loiv. Froggy. Feel the Love. Reagan Crabtree. Hello. Because allegedly, hey, Mama, I missed people last time, and I'm sorry about that. Okay. I think, I don't know. Wanda Steves. Hey, Mama. Oh my gosh, I'm trying, guys.
It's okay.
Adele,
you know.
Adele, hi. Carmen Hernandez, recaps with Bobby. Hello. I think I caught everybody. If I missed anyone, please forgive me. Okay. Before I start, I want to say hello. I know I look foggy. I dropped my phone and cracked my screen. And it's right, I look foggy as hell. So it's not.
You look like
there's
in a
no
club.
smoke here.
In a club.
So it's my phone is cracked and in front of the camera is cracked. I was gonna turn my camera off, but this is an important discussion, and I wanted you guys to be able to see my face. So disclaimer, okay? We will be talking about a few creators on this panel. Please, if we're not going to allow any creators to be discussed in my chat that we are not talking about on panel. Everyone's entitled to their feelings, but if any creators are spoken about in the chat that we aren't discussing by name, that will not be allowed in the chat because there's a lot going on. People are waiting to pounce, and I'm not giving anybody anything to pounce on. There's already enough. So please, that's all we ask for is respect. If we don't mention any creators or any people by name, please, let's keep them out of the chat. Anything else, JJ? I was supposed to. Any other
no,
disclaimers?
I mean, that about covers it. We really don't want to see other names in the chat if we're not discussing them. That's the gist of it. We don't want to add any more to it. You know, like you said, there's enough already. Enough has been said. Enough has happened. And we certainly don't want to go poking other people that we don't feel really needs to be a part of this stream.
Right. So, and before I start the stream, before we start what we're talking about, yes, my makeup is bothering my nose, booger sugar, none of that shit. Anyway, I'll get into that. But in my last live, JJ asked me some questions that she wanted to know and that hopefully other people wanted to know. Sue Elliott was in my chat and she made a comment and I answered it. And I guess I shouldn't assume that people would know that if you are on maintenance medication, maybe some people don't know, you work with a counselor and with a medical practitioner. So they are the ones that oversee your dosage change. They ask you if the dosage is helping you, is it holding you, is it not enough? So when I told her, she asked me, she said her son is on maintenance medication and that he wants to get off, and I told her to tell him to listen to his body. Never was I insinuating that he should take it upon himself to raise his dosage, lower his dosage. I of course, meant he needs to always be in constant communication with his medical provider, work together with his medical provider to make sure that, and be honest with his medical provider. What I meant by listen to his body is to know if he's on a dosage and it's not helping him, if he still feels withdrawals, to speak to his doctor. Let his doctor know he's still going through withdrawals. Suboxone is not like methadone. Methadone doesn't really have a set time that you have to be off. Suboxone, they do try to have a time limit where people are off. But again, it is individual. No one is forced to get off before a set time. And so I just wanted to clarify that. I did speak to Sue Elliott privately. She fully understood what I said, what I meant. And I wanted to make sure that she understood and that she didn't take offense to it and she didn't take it the wrong way. And she said she fully understood what I meant. And that was my focus, was that she understood that she was okay, that I didn't offend her. So I can't make everybody happy. I am not here. I'm not a doctor. I never said I was a doctor. And please always speak to your doctor about your dosage, about changing your dosage. Always be honest with your doctor. That was my point. But sometimes people want to dissect my every word, and that's on them. So before I start this, okay? All right. So this evening, hi BBs, hi Yolanda Hardy, hey Dottie Morgan, how are you? Thank you for being here. I hope I didn't miss anybody else. Okay. Some people may not know Real Entertainment News, okay? I am not doxing him before somebody says I doxed him. His previous channel was called Real Entertainment News. The channel he is currently using is Kareem Williams. If Kareem Williams, aka Real Entertainment News, comes in my chat, he is blocked on sight. So we are not afforded grace in his chat. He will no longer be afforded any grace in my chat. He comes in, he's gone. Sorry, that's how I'm rolling. So, Mr. Kareem Williams, Mr. Real Entertainment News, Mr. Big Bad Bully, he has gone way past commentary. He has gone way past petty YouTube beef. He has gone way past calling people bitches, all this other stuff. He, in pure Katie Joy fashion, took to Instagram to say some things in regards to Roadhog and to Mrs. Roadhog. I am here to say wishing harm on an unborn child, wishing harm on a pregnant woman. I won't allow it. I don't allow wishing harm on anyone, okay? Wishing harm on a pregnant woman, wishing harm on an unborn child is disgusting. So I'm speaking up against that, and I don't care who doesn't like it. It is disgusting, and this is what has happened. Real Entertainment News, aka Kareem Williams, has been allowed to continue to do this. He has gotten worse and worse and worse. And now we are at a place where this is what he's doing on this platform. Also, trying to breathe because I'm trying not to come across as angry. I'm not going to call him names. I don't do that. But I am very angry. So
yeah,
when Mr. Kareem Williams, again, I am not doxing him. That is the channel he is currently using. Okay, before anybody runs and says, oh, selfies doxing, that is the name he is currently using. So please cut it out. Okay. When Kareem Williams was known as Real Entertainment News, he came into this community through Katie Joy. He was coming at AT2, all this stuff. And I hope everybody knows, I don't want to have to go all the way back. When he came into this community, he had an issue with Charlotte because he came into her chat and said something and it went haywire. I spoke about it on a panel before I became a creator, which made me a target, and he started talking about us, right? I was on Twitter, and he came onto my Twitter and was saying all this stuff in my thread. I told him, just leave me alone. He said, okay, so can we have a ceasefire? I said, can we have peace? I said, I already had peace. I wasn't talking about you. We did a mutual ceasefire publicly on Twitter, right? I didn't speak about him. I kept my word. A little later, I don't remember exactly how, but I started talking to Real Entertainment News, got to know him on a more personal level. So I thought that he was making changes for the better. Was I wrong? So I went into his chat, and he was, it's okay to be snarky. It's okay to talk shit. You know what I mean? I'm not offended by that. It's the harmful things, the accusations against people, all of that other stuff, right? So one time I was in his chat, he was arguing with a whole other community of women. Some of you may know about that. They were going back and forth. I was in there and I was giving my opinion. He made me a mod. Never asked to become a mod, never insinuated, none of that. He made me a mod. I tried my best to be in his chat a few times, whatever. Then I started seeing that his behavior was going right back to the same things. I started backing away. A lot of other people gave him a second chance. They became members. They, celebrated his birthday with him. That was all genuine. We all thought maybe this was an act, maybe this was satire, maybe this was shock content he was doing, because behind the scenes, privately, when you speak to him on the phone, he seems very different. He was always very respectful to me on the phone. We spoke almost every day. Every time I spoke to him, I had my camera on. The only time I would turn off my camera is when I was smoking a cigarette. I would say, Rio, I'm going to turn my camera off because I'm smoking a cigarette. I would turn my camera off, smoke my cigarette, turn my camera back on. Every time I spoke to him, my camera was on. So I started noticing when he showed Jackie's record. I'm not here to talk about the back and forth, the whataboutisms. I'm talking about what happened with me and Real Entertainment News, okay? I didn't like it. I didn't think it was right, not only because I have a record of my own. It's just I didn't like it. I didn't like it, and I started to feel like a hypocrite. I'm saying I don't like certain things, but yet I'm excusing it because I felt like I knew him, and it's not right, right? And we all do that. We know people are friends. You tend to let certain things slide, but there's, sometimes your friends act out. They say some shit out their mouth, like I do as well, and that's a different story. But anyway, so I backed away from him. My friends backed away from him first. I still continued to be friends with him. I still spoke to him until that evening that I did the live on abusive behaviors. I did not speak about Real Entertainment News. I was speaking about my experience with another creator. I'm not going to speak about that creator. I think you all know. Never did I mention him, but we did say we're not going to stand for any of that behavior from anyone. That is what JJ said. That is what I said. I agreed. Yes, I'm not going to be a hypocrite anymore. I'm going to keep the same energy, for lack of a better term, because, whatever. So that evening after my live, he called me. I answered him. So people see I have two phones, right? Two phones. I was on the phone in Discord talking to all my friends. We do a voice call. So all of us were in there. He called on my iPhone. My husband answered the phone and handed me the phone. I put down my Android phone on my dining room table and proceeded to talk to Real. He started screaming at me. I started screaming at him back. We were screaming at each other. I got so involved in the conversation, I totally forgot that I had my friends still on the phone with me. The call dropped. He said that it hung up by accident. He continued to call me. I felt like there was nothing further to say. My husband was like, you're not answering that call anymore. That's crazy. Like, you guys were screaming at each other. There's no need for you guys to be doing that. So I didn't answer his calls. So because I didn't answer his calls, he went and did a live and whatever he said on his live. That was when I was like, I'm done. I didn't say anything. I didn't bash him on a live. I didn't do any of that. He started saying, there was a live where we went on sipping tea with me, Joe. he was up there and JJ was giving her opinion, and she went on panel. She was talking to him. They started yelling at each other. He then started accusing me of being a rogue mod. He was like, oh, wait till I tell my mods. Tell your mods what they're going to do to me. So I said that in the chat, and he was like, F selfie and all this stuff, started making accusations about me. I went up on the panel. I never have told anybody anything. I never took anything out of the mod chat. I was only in there maybe 3 times. Never took anything out of that chat. Never. I don't do that. So that's not me. JJ said it wasn't Cindy. She never did that. He continued to run with that rogue mod, that I was a rogue mod, but yet he could never show any screenshots of anything that I shared, and any information from anybody. Nobody else ever said Selfie shared this information. I found this out from Selfie. Selfie showed me this. Look at these screenshots Selfie showed me. He continued on with that rogue mod lie and kept on running with it. So then I think that was it. I stopped messing with Real. I didn't talk to him anymore. He's continued. He's gotten into it with other people. He's attacked JJ. He's attacked Charlotte. He's, how he does, right? That's the only content that gets him views. So last night, was it last night, JJ, that Roadhog did the live telling about what the alleged, I have to say alleged, accusations about Real, what Real has been doing behind the scenes or whatever. I was in the live and I saw Roadhog had on the screen that Real was supposed to go live, and it was already past the time and people were waiting for him. So I knew Real hadn't started his live because he was watching Roadhog. Common sense. So I put in the chat, Real, I know you're watching, and I put 3 waving emojis. That was enough to send Real into a spiral. Selfie queen, I saw you using cocaine. First of all, cocaine wasn't my drug of choice. You idiot. So that wasn't even my drug of choice. Okay. Second of all, you're a blatant liar. Please show proof. You had screenshots, but you no longer have them. If Real Entertainment News had screenshots of me, he would have guarded them with his life. He would have shared them with someone else. Someone would have those screenshots, right? No screenshots. They're gone, miraculously, conveniently. He's a liar. Okay? Recovering addicts are a protected class of people. Real, Mr. Kareem Williams, and to everybody else in the bushes that wants to keep addict shaming. We are a protected class of people. So keep on with your bullshit. That was a lie. That was an accusation. That was slanderous. That was defamation. All that. And it's a lie. Then also, the Instagram, right? Wishing death on people. He took to Instagram and Facebook stories to mock Jennifer P's daughter's death, right? Jennifer, because she dared go on Twitter and bring attention to the fact that he is saying he saw me doing drugs, which is a lie, which I went to Twitter to team YouTube too, because I'm not afraid of him and I'm tired of him. Okay. He singled out Jennifer P and said, I'm paraphrasing, should we go visit your daughter in the grave? We can take Selfie Queen Cindy with us. This is a mother that has lost her daughter. And he mocked her on other platforms. This is not okay, guys. People were there. Somebody made an account. I'm not going to accuse who I think it was, because whatever. Somebody made an account, Cindy's Nose Candy. Okay. This was also done to Jackie, right? Booger Sugar, all of this stuff. I am here to say I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. We do not have to stand for people being bullies. We do not have to stand for people harassing us. There is a difference, right? Between calling out behaviors, between calling somebody a bitch or something. That is very different than what is happening. This is not okay. There are addicts. There are recovering addicts that do not deserve this. This is not okay. This is not okay. Happy being me. Hello, sweetie. Whew. JJ,
You've been
you can
good.
talk. I'm sorry. I just need to. Yeah, I need to
No, it's
chill.
okay. No,
Hi,
this is your
Rachel
thing,
M.
Cindy. You were, yeah, you were
Hi,
totally,
Kira.
you
I'm
went through.
glad you're okay. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, please.
That's all right. You went through hell last night, and this stream is absolutely what you needed to do and to get it out. I mean, I'll be completely honest with everybody. I usually don't let this stuff get to me where I can't sleep or that it's going to interrupt my real life. But last night, hearing what I heard and seeing my friends hurt in that way, just I could not sleep. I couldn't. It was horrible. It really was. And I don't going after Roadhog, going after his kids. Now, people can say, what about Roadhog? Because they do that all the time, because we're in
All the
his
time.
chats all the time. It's what about Roadhog? What about Roadhog? Listen, I wasn't watching Roadhog when he was at his worst of telling Katie Joy off, and I wasn't there. I don't know. What
Yeah.
I came into was that he was going to change and do better because he got a ton of backlash and he heard people and he's listening and he apologized. And from what I've seen, he has done better. I haven't seen him
He
do
has.
anything crazy or out of
Nope.
pocket. I haven't. And if I do, he will be on that same list of abusive creators and I will not support. But I've not seen that myself. However, I
Mm-hmm.
don't care what he has said. What, you know what? All right, you want to go back and forth with Roadhog? You go back and forth with Roadhog. Wishing death upon Mrs. Roadhog and her unborn child is one of the most vile things that I have ever heard a creator say. And I use
Yes.
creator
Yes.
loosely because he's really not
Yeah.
creating anything. What he is doing,
No.
and what I want people to understand, and I want you to look at it this way: if you've ever been in a domestic violence situation, if you've ever watched it, whether you're a child, whether you had it when you were a teenager or a relationship as an adult, what he does with the whole, I know the way he is behind the scenes and he's so sweet and he checks up on me every day, that is control. He checks on everybody because he wants to make sure he has everybody in his pocket and that all of his little harem over there are getting along and that he looks like he is a wonderful person. How do I know this? Because I was one of those people who on Instagram, he would message. Now, for me, I don't get right on there. I'm sorry, honey, but I'm at no one's beck and call. I refuse to do that. I would let it go a day or two and then answer him. But I can see exactly
Mm-hmm.
what he's doing, and it is 100% control. And it is under the guise of, I really care about you guys. See, I'm not this bad guy like I am on stream. Bullshit. He is
Yep.
just as bad, and sometimes
He is.
worse behind the scenes. And he has women, and you don't even have to take my word for it. There were women on his panel yesterday that he cursed out, treated like pieces of
Yeah.
shit, and they still
Yep.
stayed on panel, jumped off, went into chat, and we're still chatting. Why? Why do you have that bad a self-esteem that you would let someone speak to you that way and still kiss his ass? It concerns me because I
Yeah.
see an abusive situation and an abusive man. And what he did to Jennifer P, that's just inexcusable. All right. You want to take away the Roadhogs
Yeah.
because they fight back and forth? I don't, because what he said is inexcusable to me. But Jennifer P, what
Yep.
has she
Yep.
done to
To me
him?
too.
What has she done to him to make this okay? She was just on a stream speaking about her daughter passing away due to
Yep.
addiction and trying to
Yep.
help other people with addiction issues. How
Yes.
dare he? And how dare you women
Yep.
sit there and enable him? You are just as complicit in the shit that comes out of his mouth and the things that he does. All of you. Julie Virgo, you're at
Yep.
the top of the fucking
Yep.
list. All right? I'm trying so hard not to get mad, but Lord, she was
I
on
know.
his
I
chat
know.
yesterday, and
Breathe.
he
Breathe.
said to her, he
Yep.
said, did you know that I saw Cindy doing booger sugar on camera? And what did she say? Oh, no, you would think a normal human being would say that's going a bit far, real. You know, that's taking it a bit far. You don't know that. Why are you saying that? No. She said, well, you saw what you saw. Bitch, put another hamburger in your mouth. All right, I better chill. I'm going to take a moment. Take a moment. And for Cindy, you know what?
Sorry.
I'm disgusted. I am disgusted. I am
Sorry,
Are you
guys.
okay? Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. I want to make sure you're okay.
Sorry, guys.
You
But
know,
yeah,
gotta
I'm
throw
good.
a little hamburger
Yeah,
joke
yeah,
in
I'm
there
good. I
once in a
just,
while. Okay.
yeah,
All
you
right.
know, because Cindy's nose candy and all that, right? That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's so clever.
Yeah.
You guys are
Immediately,
so
someone made
creative. You're so
a sock account, a trolling account called Cindy's Nose Candy, and was in his chat. I don't understand it. I don't. Who does
yep.
that? Sick people, very sick people. And these are the same sick people that follow him. I tried for a month or two to help him. I would tell him behind the scenes, no real, don't say that. No real, you're going to mess your
Yes,
channel
I
up.
did
No
too.
real, they're going to come at you. They go
Yep.
real life real. You
Yep.
better leave them alone. He
Yep.
didn't listen. And then
Nope.
when they would come at him with real life, it was, he's the victim. He's the victim.
You have to defend me. You have to denounce it.
Yes,
We just
he
told
demands
you
it.
not to do it. We just told you
Yep,
not to do it. We would do
he
that all the
demands it.
time. Yes. All the time, guys. He would call me every day, and every day I'm like, real, listen, don't mess with them. Don't do that. Don't say that. Leave that shit alone every single day. I was not one of
Yes.
those that was like, real, here, look at this. Look, her real name. Look at her address. Look at, never, none of that. I was like, real, leave that alone. Real, you can do great things with your channel, real. Stop with that.
Yes.
It's not worth it. And what would he do? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Bam, schedule the live. After a while, it's
Yep.
like, I'm not doing this anymore. This is ridiculous. You are not my child. I am not good. It was exhausting. And I was done because I thought that he was going to do better and he didn't. And I do not have to give my support. And that's why he would check in on everybody to see who was still supporting him, guys. That is why.
Yes.
So all of you saying, oh, he checks on me every day. Yeah, he's checking to make sure you haven't turned on him. That's what he's doing, guys. That's what he's doing. And you know what? Some people, I understand. You do not want to be on the receiving end of this. But if you keep allowing it and you say, well, it's not me, well, it can be you and it will be you. Look what he did to Jim Jules. She did nothing, absolutely nothing to him. She didn't want to be
Disgusting.
involved in the bullshit anymore. What did he do? Her $5 ass. Like, you know, always want to talk about people don't have money to do this and do that. I wouldn't talk if I were you, homie. Right? She did nothing to him. Jennifer P was in her right with the sponsor thing. She was a subscriber who saw so many people being hurt. She had the right to do that. Reporting is there for a reason. Yes, I went on Twitter and I attentioned YouTube. Yes. He said he saw me on camera using drugs, guys. He lied. You do not make accusations like that. You do not wish harm on a pregnant woman and her unborn child. You do not do that. We cannot keep excusing it because Roadhog is a little abrasive. Let me tell you something. I was in Roadhog's chat last night. The anger this man must have felt, right? To hear that about his wife, to hear that about his baby, his sweet baby in his wife's belly. And he still did not resort to calling this man names. We all know Roadhog back in the day would have hoo-ha, said everything under the sun. But he's actually listening. He's actually trying to listen and implement what his mods. He listens to his mods. He actually does. He has a great relationship with his mods. You can message, DM Roadhog without him cursing your ass out, without him showing your DMs. He will take what you say, and if it's done with respect, he will take it into consideration and work towards change. This is what I see. This is what I see. And I saw a man yesterday that was beyond. And he still held his composure and held it together because he's trying to show that he's different, that he's changed. These are the things that I see. Not perfect people, because I'm not perfect. I don't expect people to be perfect. There's been sometimes I've came up here and said some shit out of my mouth. I've said some shit. So I would never sit up here and be like, no cursing, guys. No, that's stupid and that's a fucking lie. I'm going to curse. I'm going to say some shit. But I don't come up here. This isn't my purpose. My purpose here isn't to drag people. I have come up here to try to tell people that I am a recovering addict. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Not to say, look at me. No, to give somebody hope and say, I did it, guys. I was in the street. I was lost. And I am proud of where I've come from. And Real knows how serious I take my recovery. So for him to lie and say that he actually saw me doing cocaine, you idiot, at least say heroin. Maybe 1% might have believed you, your little fangirls in there that were egging you on, thinking that it was okay because it's me, because it's JJ, because it's Jennifer P, right? They talk about we have selective outrage. I don't see none of them flipping about what was said. I don't see none of them saying you shouldn't wish death on an unborn child, right? Some people have their opinions about Tara. Didn't Tara go straight to her platform
and
denounce that shit?
Yep. I have mad respect to Tara for going right on and denouncing that, because that's putting her in the line of fire with him, and that's what people are afraid of. They are afraid to become in his sights because he doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Recaps with Bobby.
He'll continue. And there's a few creators.
Yes, there was. And please, guys, go show them some love.
Recaps with Bobby. Yep. Yes.
Please go show them some love. Like, subscribe,
they deserve it.
Leave them a comment. They deserve it. They do, because they are putting themselves in the line of fire with him. And trust me, it's not fun. I've been there for months. He would not leave me alone. Yeah. And I did nothing to that man.
Yes.
I never reported his channel. None of it. And I got accused of that over and over again. And it's so hard. How do you prove that you didn't do something? How do you prove
a negative, right?
Yes. Exactly. And I just want to say real quick, since you mentioned Roadhog and how he didn't lose it yesterday, let me tell you, if it were my husband, he would have lost his mind. So given the fact, I wouldn't have blamed Roadhog if he would have went totally ballistic. I wouldn't have been like, oh, I think I'll unsubscribe now. No. In fact, I'm a member now to him. So I wouldn't have blamed him one bit. Wishing death on his child and wife, saying he knows that she's fell a couple times recently, and he said, I hope she falls and dies. What? Yes. And this is a man.
And he said he hopes that he has a accident in his truck.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand.
And JJ, he was mad, and he was mad at his mods because they were giving him play-by-plays of us on Twitter. I don't care. Not afraid of you, homie. Not afraid of you. Come to New York. Please come to New York. So I went to Twitter. They're giving him play-by-play in Twitter. What did he expect them to do? He expected them to go to Twitter and tag Team YouTube that he's being harassed on a channel that he's not supposed to be on because he's ban evading. Real Entertainment News, is there a disconnect here, homie? You want to bring more attention to the fact that you're ban evading, right? So please do that. Please take to Twitter and say, look at this channel that is demonetized. I'm not supposed to be on, that I am actually harassing and cyberbullying people. Go ahead, smart guy. Go ahead, do that. Please do that. I would love to
Yeah.
see it. I would
Sorry,
love to
Real, but
see
I
it,
did
honey.
report your channel, and I did report some videos. Sorry, I don't care. Sorry, not sorry.
Yep.
It's the first time I've ever had to do that with anybody, but you crossed the line, dude. You crossed the line, way over a
Yep.
line. You are disgusting.
Yep.
My friend was in tears. My
It's disgusting.
friends were in tears. How dare you go after a mother who lost her
Yep.
child? How dare you? As soon as she saw that, she was broken. You are a piece of shit.
She was
Complete piece of
inconsolable.
shit.
She was inconsolable.
Who does that? Who in their right mind? And
It's not
who
okay.
sits there in his chat saying, "Oh, Real, you need some Chinese food? Here's $50." What? You're gonna feed this man so that way he could
Yep.
chew worse than a pig in a trough? Really? On camera?
Yep.
It's entirely ridiculous, entirely. And I just want to say, as far as Cindy and those accusations, when he said it, my jaw dropped, and I said, I wasn't even on the phone with Cindy, wasn't talking to any of the girls, nothing. And I'm like, that fucking liar. For one, I know Cindy very well. We talk all the time, every single day, multiple times a day, sometimes for hours. A lot of us girls do. I know how she works her
Yep.
program. I
Yes.
know the days she goes. I know the hours she goes. I know where she goes. I met her in New York City after she went to her program one morning.
Yep.
No way. They
Yep.
drug test you, asshole. There's no way. She works her program to this day, even being almost 21 years sober. You can learn something from somebody like Cindy. You really could.
Thank you. I want to
And I
say to
love you,
Danielle,
Cindy, and you didn't deserve
I love
it.
you too. I love you too, JJ. I'm gonna say why it hurt me most. But Danielle Speaks TV. I thank you. I thank you for coming here and for saying that. You know that I respect you. I understand that you've been with Rio since day one. So I thank you for coming in for saying that. It means a lot. I really appreciate that. I didn't deserve that. I haven't done anything to Rio. But that's the thing. So many of us haven't done anything but decided that we didn't want to be there anymore, that we just couldn't support it anymore. And it's not okay because there's many people who privately message me and are struggling and have struggled, and it could push them over the edge. It won't push me over the edge. Trust me, Real. You don't have that kind of power, homie. For all the times you've said how weak I am, homie, you have no idea. You will never push me over the edge. Never. Let me look in the camera and say, Real, you never will have that kind of power over me, homie. Never. Okay? So you ain't got to worry about Cindy relapsing for you or for any motherfucker on YouTube. Okay? But there are people who you did trigger. Sorry, go ahead,
Yes.
JJ.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. You continue. I got a couple of messages that were triggered, hardcore triggered, and thought that they could be, on the edge, And who could feel good about themselves doing something like that? It's not only about Cindy. It's not only about Jennifer. It's not only about me. It's not only about Mrs. Roadhog and Roadhog. And it's not only about Jackie Sunshinery. We get accused all the time of being like the ratchet ones or the not classy ones. I would like, and I challenge someone to show me where we've ever said anything like that. Never.
Yeah,
it would never come out of my
seriously.
mouth, ever. I don't care what a person does. It would never come out of my mouth. And Roadhog said yesterday, as upset as he was, that he still did not wish harm on him or his daughter, even after what was said about his wife and his unborn child. And I have a lot of
Yes.
respect for him for that, because that's difficult. That is difficult.
Yes. And I respect that too. Guys, I know that there's many people that have had differences with us. I know we've made mistakes, guys. We have. But when it comes to the important things, I'm not here showing fake outrage for things. I'm not, guys. I
No,
can't
no.
see everything. I can't address everything. It's physically impossible to see everything that happens on YouTube, right? And sometimes creators are held to this standard that is nearly impossible, you know. But I'm here to say I do not stand by that. I do not stand by people threatening to harm people. I do not stand with doxing. I do not stand with addict shaming, poor shaming. I do not stand with any of that. Sorry, I'm just adding Jennifer P to the stream. I do not
Yeah.
stand
Hi,
any of that.
Jennifer.
Hi, and I
Oh,
just
your
want to add
daughter.
that this is my daughter's urn. This is my daughter. She doesn't have a grave. She's with me all the time. Okay. And it hurts people that have lost a child for you to disrespect them. So I just want to let you know, bitch, my daughter is not in the grave. She's with me right here. And this is her picture. Her name was Valerie. And she was a person and she deserves to be respected.
I'm so
She
sorry,
does.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
She does.
All right. I'll let you guys continue. I just wanted to add that to that douchebag. Okay, I'll let you go.
There's
Love you guys. Bye.
no love you,
Love
love
you.
Jen. Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yep, I'm good. I
Okay,
just wanted to say that. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye.
love
Love
you
you.
too.
And she's beautiful.
See, guys, this is why we
This
cannot
is
continue to
heartbreaking.
allow this, guys. It's not okay. She has her daughter's urn with her every day. Her daughter was 18 years old. It's not okay, guys. It's not okay. Take away the person, right? Take away that Jennifer P has been in comment sections, maybe rough defending her friends. Take that away. Take that away and look at the mom that has to grieve every single day, that has to look at her daughter's urn and not have her daughter. And that she came on my panel to try to prevent any other 18-year-old kids from losing their lives. And what was she done? Mocked. She was mocked by not only real, but she was mocked by other people too. This is not okay. This is not okay. And we have to stop allowing it. We have to stop allowing this, guys. This is not okay, guys. This is not okay. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't even imagine. I really can't even imagine.
I saw a lot of people came in. Yeah. To anybody that came
I
in
have a
that I didn't
daughter.
greet, I saw all of you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't have a
I have a
daughter, but I
daughter
have
the same
sons.
age,
And
and oh,
I
can't
can
even.
imagine.
Oh my God.
I can imagine. I can
Cry.
imagine. And this is what we have to remember, guys, that everybody behind these avatars are people with lives. We don't know what anyone is going through or dealing with every day, guys. We have to learn to have a little more compassion, a little more compassion. And I mean that towards everyone. I've never come up here and said those kind of things to anyone. To anyone. Yeah, I've called a few people bitches. Yes. Yes, I have. I could never say that to somebody. And what was done to Jennifer P is inexcusable, guys. It's inexcusable. And this is not about cancel culture. This isn't. This has nothing to do with that. This man does not deserve to be on this platform or on any platform because he took it to IG and put it on his IG stories, took it to his Facebook stories. This is not okay. This is not okay. And real, you are a piece of shit, homie. A piece of shit.
Yeah.
You are. JJ, people reached out
Yes.
to you, right?
Yes, they sure did. And I didn't, it's people that I've never even talked to before in DMs that said that they were hurt. There were people that were messaging me asking how you were, how Jennifer P was, because they know we're close. And you know, what do I say? What do I say? Like, I know you're strong, Cindy. You are, and it wasn't going to break you, you know. But there is no strength when it comes to a mother's love. I'm sorry. And losing your child. I can't imagine. It's like I die inside just thinking. I have a 20-year-old daughter, and oh my God, I can't even. Yeah,
And
there
that's
are
what I
real
thought
people, and
about.
I think we
Sorry,
have to
please.
remember that this is a public platform. People hear and see what we're saying, what we're doing. It can have an impact. I'm sorry. People could say it's just YouTube, log off. They could say that all they want to, but you know, those things still stay in their head. They read it once. It's just kind of like when you get those bad comments. They say don't read the comment section because you get the bad comments, and those are the ones that are going to stick in your head. You could have 100
Yeah.
great ones and one bad one, and that's the one that sticks in your head. You know, people hear this. They do. And it really,
Yeah.
really hurts them. So,
Yeah.
and it's not people that, you know, he would ever think. So, and I will never say names, never. That's not what I do. If I get a DM, that's between me and that person.
Yeah. And I just wanted to say that I see everybody in here. Thank you all. Seriously, thank you all. I can't say hi to everyone. I would be here all night, but I see you guys. I see your comments, and it
Yeah.
means a lot. You know, some of us have had our differences, guys, and it's a new year. It's a new year. And yesterday was so hard. Um, I don't want to be a creator on this platform that harms people, that hurts people. I don't. And for any
Right.
mistakes and anyone that I have ever hurt, anyone's feelings I've ever hurt, I am sincerely, sincerely sorry. I've made mistakes, guys. Okay? I've been angry. I When I started watching Roadhog, I was afraid to go in under my name because I knew Real and others, you know who you are, were watching and would attack. So I created a sock, my first sock account, and my friends can vouch. I've never had a sock account. That was my first sock account. Sally Hansen. I'm not even
I was
creative, right?
sassy
Nail
little
polish, like
Debbie.
Cindy. Right. I
I
created
was
Sally
sassy little
Hansen.
Debbie. That was fun.
And one thing I'm not is not a liar. Okay. I created that sock account so that I could go in the chat and share my feelings. And I was upset about things that have happened. And I decided, why am I afraid of somebody on the internet? I'm not even afraid of anybody in real life. Why am I giving this much power to people on the internet that I actually created a sock account, which I had never done before, to give my opinion when I am entitled to my opinion? I'm not doxing people. I'm not harming people and giving my opinion, which I am entitled to. I stopped using Sally Hansen and went in as myself. Today, I went into Mrs. Roadhogs and I said, I was Sally Hansen. I'm the kind of person that will 8 Mile myself all the time because I refuse to give anybody on the internet that power to have a gotcha moment on me. Nope, can't do that to me. So I was Sally Hansen. Hey guys, you want to go back, read my comments? Feel free. Feel free. I stand by anything I said. So I just think that people should have the right to their opinion. And it's just shows what Real Entertainment News has created on this platform. He has people afraid to speak up against him because they'll be called racist. They'll be attacked. And it won't end. It won't end. He'll continue and continue and continue and continue and continue until he breaks people. And he has. Some people couldn't take it and left. And change their name. That should never be okay, you know? So,
Yeah. No, it
yeah, I'm
shouldn't.
not doing that
It
anymore.
shouldn't.
Not doing that anymore.
No. And that's when we said, you know what? Enough is enough. Why are we being controlled? Again, he has this control over people. And, you know, he tries to have his little harem and check in with everybody every day, his supporters, the ones that are giving him money. How dis... Sorry. Did you hear that?
No, it's
No,
okay.
I couldn't hear.
Your
Okay.
dog?
Okay, good. Yeah,
Oh, no.
my dog's going nuts. But so yeah,
Let me get a cigarette.
where was I? What was I saying? I don't know. But regardless,
About people that
I
give him money, the supporters that give him money and
yes,
stuff.
the supporters that give him money. You guys are enabling him. You really are. That man stole on Christmas Eve. He stole
Yes.
money.
Yes.
He
Yes.
knew it. He knew it in that store. He
And
stole
bragged.
$50 worth of food and then bragged about it. Someone got upset
Yep.
online and called that place that he got the food from to pay for that $50 so that way that person, the girl, would not get fired. What the fuck?
Yes. They repaid it. Yep.
Why were there not streams made about this? And I'll tell you why, because people were afraid. They don't want to get in his line of fire.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. And there are some hardcore supporters
And we
of
understand.
his. There are some hardcore supporters of him, and you are just as guilty as he is. You encourage it, you enable it, you go in his chats, you egg him on, and enough is enough. Enough is enough. If you are one of those people, stay far the fuck away from me and my friends. And these people in chat, because they probably don't want nothing to do with you either.
Yeah.
And
I just think it was bad that it was Christmas Eve. Go ahead. I'm sorry, JJ, please.
I don't want to hear like about Julie's age or that she's picked on or, oh, she's just a kid. No, fuck that. No. She's old enough to play with the big girls. She's old enough to play with the adults.
Yep.
So you're going to get called out for your shit, honey.
Yep.
Okay? And you're right there with him and on a panel.
And she's a creator. She's a creator.
She is a creator. She has a channel in which she got monetized by a falling out with us and Charlotte, in which we did not lie, but I will not get into that once again. It's just frustrating. That whole situation is frustrating because no one would listen to us.
Yes.
But listen now. Julie Virgo is a piece of shit.
Yep.
She has a channel. She encourages him. She gets on her IG and talks her shit and pretends it doesn't count because it's not on YouTube. And thank you, Steve.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. I agree with you.
What did he say?
He's basically saying fuck Ren and fuck Julie Virgo.
I'm sorry, guys, but listen. My friend, I think it was Shay who said she has her petty armor. Yeah, be prepared. Petty armor is on tonight, guys. Petty armor is on tonight, for real. This is ridiculous. Yeah. She sat on his panel, and when he asked her, she said, "You saw what you saw." He's full of shit. He's full of shit, guys. He's full of shit. Okay.
He's a liar.
Wasn't my drug of choice.
He said we want to George Floyd him. How disgusting is that? And he kept telling people that. No one ever said anything like that. Nobody. Not that
that's
I heard.
The thing. No, but that's the thing that he has said. So many people want to harm him, right? That he has trivialized real threats like that. He is the man child who cried wolf. He is the man child who cried wolf. We want to Emmett Till him. These are serious situations. George Floyd was a serious situation. Emmett Till was a child. You are trivializing the death and the tragedies that happen to these people when you use it for your YouTube beef and for your YouTube bullshit. Real? It's not okay to their family. It's not okay to their memory. It's not okay to what was done to them. Because none of us have ever threatened you or said we wanted you harmed. We wanted you off the planet. Nobody has ever said that. But you actually wish death on people. You told Dottie Morgan and Cheshire to hang themselves. Did you not do that? Real. You did.
Yes.
So the
And you got
only
away
one
with
that
it.
wants people gone is you. You're the only one that wishes death and harm on people. Real.
Listen, I just want to say, hey, Little Red, I stuck up for you. I stuck up for you and had your back. I was one of the first ones. Sorry, Dottie, but I was not down with your video. I'm sure you can understand why. I was
She
one of the
understands.
first ones to stick up for Little Red. I was. I got online. I thought, oh my God, this is horrible. I felt awful for her. I went on Twitter right away. People were retweeting it. You're friends with Ren. You get on his panel. Where's your video denouncing what the hell he did? Where is it? Well, how about on Twitter? How about you make a tweet? That's disgusting. Little Red, get your shit together.
Yep. Look at Danielle. Came in here by herself. How many times has Danielle come in here? And I will respect her, guys. I give her the utmost respect. I am actually subscribed to her channel. She's come in here so many times to apologize for something she didn't do. For something, this is not the first time she is coming here apologizing for something she has not done. And I will always give her respect for that. It's not easy, right? So many people in here. I've never had this many people in my chat. Thank you all for being here. And she came in here and she apologized to Jennifer P. She apologized to me. That to me means everything, guys. It's about not enabling this behavior, not saying that it's okay because it's me or because it's Jennifer P. or because it's Mrs. Roadhog or because it's Dottie or it's because it's anyone. Across the board, this behavior is not okay. And I know he's going to lose his ever-loving mind after this. Real? Fuck you, homie. I don't care. What can you do to me? Cindy's a drug addict. I saw her sniffing in both nostrils. Okay, good try, fucker. Good try, homie. You even got the fucking drug wrong, you dumb ass. Wrong drug, dumbass. Stupid. He's so stupid. Cocaine. Like, you're just dumb, bro. Just
That
dumb.
isn't
He's
even your
just
drug.
dumb.
I mean, he's stupid. That wasn't even what you, that wasn't the drug you used. He's an idiot. An idiot. And he just says things. Deborah Williams has a question for me. Okay, let's see. What does Deborah Williams say? Okay. Cindy Lou, yeah, it was an accusation that was made, wondering if it's true. All right, let's see. Where is it? Oh no, Deborah
Sorry,
Williams.
my dog. Is it true that you told people you thought Cindy was still using and wouldn't give her money anymore because of it?
There
That
was
was
a
her question,
time
JJ.
that yes, and there was a time that I didn't know, and Cindy knows that. So, kiss my ass, Deborah Williams.
Mm-hmm.
We are friends. We each know each other pretty damn well. We get in our moods. We get in our shit. People, we're a bunch of women.
Yes.
We have our time of the month.
Yes.
We get catty. We get shitty with each other. But you know what? At the end of the fucking day, we are friends. And no, Cindy is not using. So take your ass somewhere else. Go right on over to Yaya's, please.
We have had arguments behind the scenes, and we kept it behind the scenes. We've disagreed. We've confronted each other. We spoke about it. We had our little arguments, and we all came together, and we talked about it. We yelled, we cried, we did all this stuff. We kept it behind the scenes. Okay. If I have to, I can show my toxicologies. I give urines once a month, guys, randomly. I offer to give urines once a month, just in case somebody ever decided to call CPS on me, because that's the thing to do, right? So randomly, I'm drug tested. 20 years. never given a dirty urine, guys. And I don't know when they're going to test me. And they watch you, they supervise you. Okay? So if anybody has any doubts, I can post it on Twitter. I have nothing to hide. I
No,
do
you
not
don't have to
use
do
drugs,
that.
guys. I haven't.
No. And I know where you got that from, Deborah Williams, and she can kiss my ass. Period. That's an example of why she's not a
Okay?
friend.
So, anybody else have any pressing questions that you want to know about Cindy? Right? I said in my life, heroin was my drug of choice, right? I was hospitalized 3 times, intubated 3 times, in my nose and in my mouth. The last time I stopped breathing, I had to be resuscitated. They told me if I used, I would die. I haven't used since then, guys. I do not use drugs. I do not smoke weed. I have no reason to lie. Guys, let me tell you something. Had I relapsed, had I slipped, relapse is a part of recovery, okay? I would come here and say I did. Guys, trust me, I would. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not. And I would appreciate if people could respect me enough to give me that respect, guys. I think that I've earned that. I've never sat up here and accused anybody of using drugs. Even when people were talking about Miss Ashy Cat or whatever, it broke my heart to see her when I would see her on
Yes,
streams
that
and I
was
would
bad.
see the behavior, right? And I never addict shamed her. I've never addict shamed anyone, guys. I don't do that. I try to help addicts. That's what I do in my life, guys. Again, I am a certified HIV and drug counselor, guys. This is what I do. This is what I do, guys. Not just on YouTube. I started my YouTube channel to try to help people, to tell them that if I can do it, I could turn it around. I was sleeping on the train. I was sleeping on roofs. If I could turn it around, anybody could, guys. That is my purpose here. That is my
And
purpose here. Okay,
do
so
you
I
know
think that
that
was a
Cindy's
little,
last stream?
grimy to come in here and ask that, but
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
And
JJ.
listen, I will 8 Mile on my fucking self all day long. I will tell on myself. I will say what I said. My friends have told me what they said. I don't give a fuck. They can call me a bitch every single day. Sometimes I am a bitch. Sometimes I'm moody. Sometimes I'm cranky. Sometimes I'm sick. There are other times I'm really happy. There are sometimes I'm really stressed. I have a business. It's stressful. Trust me, it isn't easy. But friends don't just say goodbye. See you
Right.
later. You know, you pissed me off once. No, it takes a lot more than that. What does 8 Mile? What does 8 Mile, Froggy? You know the movie 8 Mile,
With
where
Eminem.
Eminem tells on himself about everything before someone else can.
Yes.
We've done
Tira,
that.
I dropped the link. I dropped the link for you, Tira. I know you wanted to come on.
Yeah,
Thank
nobody
you.
else, please. No,
Thank
no
you, Lee. I
haters anymore.
appreciate it. I appreciate it, Lee. Yeah. Tira, I want to make sure it's you because I don't want, you know how people are, right?
Yes, thank you, JFid. We're humans, but we do love each other.
Yes.
We do. And tell you,
Yes.
if one of us has anything going on, we're right there. And I just want to address this real quick. I've been called a sugar daddy to
Yes.
Cindy. First of all, what am I getting out of it? Usually
I
there's an
know.
even
I don't know.
exchange if you're a
Yes.
sugar daddy.
Yes.
Second, I have not given Cindy, it's probably doesn't even total $100 when she was having a difficult time. So if that's being a sugar daddy, I'm failing. And she's failing at being a sugar baby because
Yeah. I suck.
I mean,
I suck.
you suck. You suck at it.
Yeah, I do.
But no, you're an amazing friend, and I'm a friend to you. You're always there, and I will always be there for you. And I really don't care. And there's some people that really do not like that. They really
Yeah.
don't, that we're all friends. And they can kiss my ass. Poodles
Yeah,
rule.
I
Yes,
agree.
they do, Wanda. I love my poodles.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
please come,
Tira, yeah,
Tira.
you
I
come
dropped the
up.
link for you. Yeah, I dropped the link for you. You're not annoying me. Do I have to drop it again? Is it too high? I don't know. Is it still there? Let me see. Oh crap. Yeah, I have to drop it again. Sorry. Okay, let me drop it again. Listen, Tara, I'm not good at this, girl. I'll do it again. I got you.
You're doing
I just
fine.
learned
You're
how to
doing
drop
fine.
the link. Thank you. I just learned, guys. Okay, here goes the link. There you go. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for real.
Yeah, we
It's just
really do
crazy.
appreciate the support.
I know you
You
can't
always
control them,
speak
Danielle.
to.
Trust me. We tried to.
Yep,
We tried
we
to.
tried
We
to.
understand.
Honey, we
Yes.
tried, and it's just
Yeah.
frustrating. He never listens. Never. Not even to one
No, he
thing. It's like,
doesn't.
dude, you modify nothing.
Yeah. He doesn't listen.
He
Hey,
doesn't
Tira.
want the help.
Hi,
He
you
just wants
beautiful
control.
bitches. Oh, I'm sorry,
Hey.
JJ. I didn't hear you were still talking.
No, that's
Yo, you
okay. You're
scared
fine.
me,
You're
Tira. I
fine.
There,
thought that was somebody imitating you. Yo.
no,
Oh my
no,
God.
those are my avatars, honey. No, I wanted to come up. There's a lot of things I want to say, but if I start crying, you already know that'll ruin my rep, right? But
Yes.
I was listening to you guys, like, kind of just like going over like all the shit he's done, right? I wanted to say this out loud, okay? And then I just want to drop because I think it's going to be really important. Number one, I am the first one that he ever accused of trying to, unalive him.
Yeah.
He has accused my mother of pimping me out as a child. And there might be another one. I think I might have forgotten it. But you guys, I know that I am on the bottom of the list for the things that he has done. I am a level 1, and that motherfucker went to a level 15, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And those things are terrible, right? Like, oh my God, someone's going to
Absolutely.
unalive me. Your mom pimped you out, and, amongst
Yeah.
many other things. But I'm a level 1, guys. And I just wanted to say that out loud because really, we have so many stories. Like JJ was saying, oh, dude, I didn't even fucking know Lil Red. And I was up there like, dude, what are we doing this for? Please stop. There's all
Yeah.
them things. We
Yeah.
have like memories for days. But even the horrible things are nothing. Jennifer P., I'm so sorry that happened. I had no idea until right now. But I'm going to drop. I'm listening to you guys and I'm here supporting. But I wanted to say
Me
that out
too.
loud because,
Thank you.
as we were doing memory lane, I'm like, yeah, that's real crappy.
That's true.
But, dude, that's nothing compared
Yeah.
to the things that he has done. I adore you. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hi,
Thank you,
thank
Tara.
you for the
Thank you so much.
support and
That's
for
so
making the
true,
video
right?
yesterday. Yeah, it is so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, he did. He said her mom pimped her out as a child. Like,
Yeah.
yikes.
What
And
the
she did.
fuck?
She's gone
And
on panel and told him, like, why are you saying this about Little Red? Why are you saying this about people? She has done that. And Tara will always go up on his panel and challenge him. She always has.
yeah,
Have your feelings about her, but she's going to tell you how she feels. Me and Tara have had our own shit. You know what I mean? But it
you're
was
right. Me
petty.
too.
It was petty
Right.
bullshit. In the
It
grand
was
scheme
petty,
of
and we don't
now,
care.
right, what's been happening, what's been said, like Tira, like she gave me a fucking paper cut compared to these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's not
Right.
even that serious. It's really not. But I think we just really, guys, have to reevaluate it, right? It's 2022. We've been in a weird state. We all had to learn to socialize differently, right? Because we were all forced to stay at home, and the internet was our main source of socializing. Many of us may have been used to socializing outside. We had to conform. We had to change the way we socialize. And with that came a lot of shit because a lot of us were forced to be around each other, interact with each other, so many personalities. There's gonna be cause for a lot of clashing, a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of shit. You know what I mean? But
Right.
that's not what I want to go into in the year 2022. That's not, I want to leave that shit behind. I do.
We do.
And
We want to
creators
do
that,
good.
yes, we want to do good on this platform, make a difference. I never want one of my sons to come on this platform and be embarrassed or be ashamed at something that they may see that their mom has said out of her mouth. My sons know I curse like a sailor. They won't be embarrassed of that. But if I'm harming someone, if I'm saying something that hurts someone, that will affect my sons because that's not the person I am. So who I am in real life has to translate over to who I am on social media. I'm not playing a role here. I'm not playing a part. I am myself. I'm sharing myself online. So I will never play a role, or that's not me. I'm not here to shock and do all of that. I'm here to try to give hope to somebody that may need it. That's all I'm trying to do here. That's all I've ever tried to do. I've lost my temper. Sometimes, yes, I have, because I'm human. But I always try to check myself. I do. When I feel that I said something a little too much, I have no issue apologizing. And like JJ said, I've 8 miled myself since the beginning on this line. That's why somebody was like, "Oh, she's told her recovery story 73 times." Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And do you know how many people have DM'd me and told me, "Cindy, thank you for that. I was too scared to share my story. I was too scared to put out there that I have such and such time in recovery." And since then, so many people have come forward and said, "I'm this, this many years, I'm doing this, I'm doing that." And that just makes my heart feel so good, and
So
my
many
heart was
people.
broken. Not, yeah, so many, right? So many people. And that's what I think about, guys. When I share my story, it's for those people that feel the way I felt years ago, the prejudice that they've dealt with, the way they're looked at, it's not a good thing. And if we can help by teaching that we all deserve respect, that's all I want to do. Jennifer P, my heart was so broken for her when I saw what was said to her. That bothered me more than what was said about me, because I know it's untrue. I know it's untrue, guys. I do not suffer from low self-esteem, regardless of what some may say. Trust me, I'm good. I do not suffer from that. I know who I am. I worked very hard on who I am, but she didn't deserve that. And neither did Miss Roadhog. So many people that have been attacked, right? So many people that have been talked about, Jackie Sunshine and her booger sugar and all of this stuff. Even if someone is still using, they deserve respect. They need help. They need motivation. They need encouragement. They don't need to be shamed and put down and demeaned. That is not how you're going to lift somebody up and help them to get treatment. Beating somebody down never helps. All that does is push them to continue to use, because they feel like shit. And if I feel like shit, I'm going to medicate, because I don't want to feel like shit. So.
Yeah. And, I have a question. Obviously, there's plenty of people in the bushes, and I'm sure one of them is listening. I want to know what Cindy and I did and warranted in the last, or did in the last stream that is on her channel, that warranted that stream being picked apart. It was a positive stream. I asked her questions that I wanted to know, as somebody who has never had a large experience with addiction other than my dad being an alcoholic. I asked her questions from somebody who didn't know, as wanting to be educated. She answered me sincerely. She gave her opinions on things. She gave her opinions on as being someone who is a professional in the field. I want to know. So come in this chat. Don't be a coward, and let us know what warranted that. I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be too
discrediting me.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
It was mean, plain and simple.
Yep.
Mean.
Questioning it.
There is no reason for it.
It was.
None.
It was.
It was a good stream. It was about addiction, for fuck's sake. It had nothing to do with drama. Yet you people make it fodder for drama. It's disgusting. Disgusting.
Yep. Picked apart everything we said that I was giving out misinformation when I didn't. Yeah. Most of it I said is my opinion. Right. And it is my opinion. And I am certified, guys. I am fucking certified. I've gotten certifications. I graduated top of my class, guys. I got the highest awards in my graduation. I didn't get up there and belittle anybody. I tried to teach, and JJ asked me sincere questions that others may have wanted to know. That's all I did, and it was still picked apart. It was still said that I gave misinformation, that I
Mm-hmm.
lack intelligence, all this stuff, and it's tired and it needs to end. I'm
Right,
I'm
because
not
Christ
bothering you.
conflict is smarter than us.
He can keep it. He can keep it. Seriously, guys. He can keep his education because I'd rather have compassion. I'd
Right.
rather have
And
compassion than book
morals
smarts. Yeah. Yeah.
and
You know,
ethics,
yes.
good
So you could
hearts,
keep your
decency.
textbooks, you could keep all that shit because I know when it comes down to it, I live it every fucking day. I don't come here and try to get accolades from people. And in my real life, I see a homeless person and I step over them. I see
Right.
somebody in need and I walk by them. I'm the one that stops and asks them, how are you? You need anything? I have a banana. If I have one fucking banana, I'd give it to somebody that's hungry. So before you want to
Yeah.
come and pick apart everything I say, walk a fucking block in my shoes. One block, not a mile, one fucking block. Because I'm about tired of you guys with that shit.
Yeah. It's gotten old, guys, and you don't have the power. You don't. You don't. And yes, I've been angry because of my friends. When I've been attacked before, it's kind of like, oh my God, all right, like quit the lies already. I am not a hateful person. I'm not. I don't look to hate.
No.
I don't look to cause problems. I don't talk about my friends, even if I'm upset with them publicly, even if we are no longer friends. I don't discuss them publicly. It's disgusting to do so, and I'm an adult. It's wrong.
Yep.
It's wrong. You people need to really self-reflect and I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't. It's like there's no common decency. There's none. Like where's the humanity?
And
What do we
we're
do?
leaving.
What do we do?
Yeah.
What do we do so bad?
Yeah.
What do we do? What do we say online that has people coming at us the way that they do? It's weird. You people are getting weird. It's obsessive. I want an
It
example
is
of
obsessive.
what I've done. What has Cindy done? What did Jennifer P do? What did Police Wife Life? What did she do to be called such horrible names and to go after her for something that could ruin her life?
Yep.
I don't get it.
It's not just calling people names. When you call someone racist, when you accuse someone of being racist, when you say somebody you saw them doing something, when you mock a mother and her grief, it's not okay. You're setting a precedent for people to take it a step further, and this is what has happened. People have said things and done things, and it's gone unchecked. So then somebody else takes it a step further, and this is what is happening on this platform. One person keeps going further and further and further until someone that can't deal with it, right, hurts themselves. Why?
Right.
Why? Because you can't be an adult, and if you don't agree with somebody and you don't like someone, walk the fuck away. If this was real life, would you keep coming to somebody you don't like and talking about them and poking them? No, you would go your separate ways. So why can't we do that online? Why can't we do that on YouTube? YouTube is big. You stay over there on your channel, make your content, and I will do the same. Why can't we do what we would do in real life? Would you keep going to somebody you despise and sit in their face all day and be like, if you do, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. Stop doing online what hopefully you wouldn't do in the real world. Because some people here is some shit I've never seen in my life. Never seen some shit like this. I was totally unprepared for this shit. You people, and some of you people, seriously, y'all need to get a hobby, man. Obsessive, obsessive. Every stream, no matter what I'm talking about, picking it apart. It's tiring already. Move on. Move on.
Yeah.
Create.
Right.
You're a creator. Fucking create. And stop trying to destroy. I don't come here to destroy anybody. You people
And
come here
BB,
and want to just destroy people. Enough.
BB says
Well,
Real
BB,
has
what?
no content 100. You're absolutely right. He doesn't. And he has admitted that if he does entertainment streams, which, God, they're not done very well. So I can see why they don't do well. But he does entertainment streams. And if he does drama streams, he gets way more views if he does the drama. So he picks fights. We don't want to be a part of that. We haven't even come back at him. Like, just leave us alone,
No.
dude. We want nothing to do with
No.
you. Nothing. We want nothing to do with any of
Yes.
them. However, I will say,
No.
those that have supported him, you're looked at as trash if you don't come out and say something. I'm sorry, but you do. You look horrible because you're enabling him. Sending him $50 for Chinese food as he spilled all kinds of bullshit last night. What's the matter with you?
Yep. And you're right, Dottie Morgan. I really feel like people have lost a lot of their humanity the last couple of years during the pandemic. People have become dissociated with people. They really, being alone so much, they have lost that part of themselves, and it's sad. You can't do that. And Amanda R, she says, I've been on Suboxone for several years and I watched both streams. Your info was accurate while the other channels was not. Thank you so much, Amanda
We've
R.
heard that.
Thank you.
We've heard that
Thank
so
you.
much. Yep.
I truly appreciate that because I tried my best and I looked up things to make sure that what I knew was still accurate. So I'm not just gonna come on here and say something and things when I gave my opinion, I stated it was my opinion because what works for me may not work for others, but there are certain things that are facts and that go across the board. But things that, worked for me, I said were my opinion because it may not work for everyone. I said addiction, recovery, all of that is individual and very personal. But it's about being honest with yourself, with your medical provider, with your counselor, with your sponsor. That's what I said. I never sat up here and said something to belittle someone. So I really appreciate that, Amanda. And as I said, I know that being up here puts another bullseye, but what more can be said about me? What more can be said? My sons are grown, so try to call CPS on me. Yeah, out of luck. My kids are grown, so good luck with that. What else can you do? You can't dox me. I already said I'm a felon. I already said I'm a recovering addict. I was Sally Hansen. What else y'all gonna say? What else? Nothing else.
I was
nothing else you
sassy
can
little
say.
Debbie. I just wanted to give people snack cakes. I swear I wasn't mean. I only used her about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 times. She was a good time. I had fun with her.
Yeah. And so was Sally Hansen. She was good. It was fun. It was fun. That was my first stock account. I felt free, people. So if maybe Sally Hansen might make an appearance every now and then in the stream, it's me. All right. I might just bring her out of retirement. I'm just kidding, but you never know. She might come out and give a fuck. But I'm sorry. I know I missed a lot of comments, and I just wanted to say thank you for being here. JJ is always here for moral support. Again, we've been friends a while, right? And when you first start to get to know somebody, you're unsure. So they had questions of me. And because at first I tried to be diplomatic, I tried to ride the fence so much. And I understand why that would make my friends question me and question my loyalty. And I get it. And I respect that they had questions, but we did always address everything behind the scenes. We did talk privately, and we've never shared any of this publicly. And I think it's really sad when someone else
yelled.
Right. When someone else, when someone else shares private information that doesn't pertain to them. That piece of information didn't pertain to anyone else but me and JJ. And I know me and JJ didn't put it out there publicly. So I think that's pretty fucked up because I've never shared any public information about anyone publicly. So whoever did that, shame on
we
you.
haven't.
Shame on you.
We haven't.
You know?
But I just want to say real quick that no matter what were to ever be brought out, I don't give a fuck. I don't. I love my friends. They love me. Vice versa. I call people a bitch. They call me a bitch. We have it out. We hash it out. We've yelled at each other behind the scenes. And by the end of the day, it's we love each other. That's it. Plain and simple. And I don't really care
and
who
we
likes
will,
it and who doesn't.
Exactly. And we will continue to deal with things privately. Any fallouts, God forbid, we won't have any, but it will never be brought to a public forum. It will always be dealt with privately. We will part ways privately, and we will keep it that way. I will never bash a friend, a former friend, for content. Never.
No. Look at, for example, Jackie, Sunshinery. You know, we had our differences. You know, we split ways as friends do. It was done quietly. No one knew why. Nobody. And why is that? Because we never spoke on it. She never spoke on it. And guess what has happened? We're still friends. She said, if you ever need anything. I said, if you ever need anything. It's just that simple. It does not need to be nasty and ugly. And I don't understand that. I really don't. I don't want to talk about an ex-friend. I don't want to out there stuff. But I don't want to do it. And I'm not going to do it. And I've gotten emails or
we're not going to do
messages asking me why. And the answer is, it's not your business. I'm not going to answer that.
Yep. And we will continue to say that. We're not going to answer that. We're not going to put someone's personal private information out there. And we hope that you guys can understand. You can keep speculating, but I know that I will never open my mouth. What anyone has told me in confidence, in private, behind the scenes, stays in the vault.
Right.
And that's how it'll always
100%.
be. I don't need content that bad. Trust me. So, if anybody has any comments, any questions, please put it in the chat now. Where's Xylee? Xylee's here. Hey, Xylee. Yeah, so let's see. Jackie was given hell for no reason, apart from that man spreading lies, harassing her, ridiculing her essay.
Yes. I agree.
And she felt cornered, and you know, she was angry and said some things that maybe she wished she shouldn't have, and she's acknowledged that, but there's only so much somebody could push you before you spaz out. So
right.
Yes,
especially when you don't have a huge support system.
What was done to Jackie was quite atrocious. I agree.
Yeah,
I don't cover channels smaller than 10K. Yep, Xylee doesn't cover anything smaller than 10K. That's her rule, and you have to respect her rule. I respect it.
Yes,
let's see. Anything else? I will defend Jackie, and that's good, Cindy, and I appreciate that. And and I want to apologize to Jackie. I've never bashed her, never said anything publicly, but she has supported me. She went on Twitter and she supported me, and I will support her. And
yes, I want to apologize.
That's the way it should be. Yes, so I apologize to Jackie Sunshinery, and and you have my support. You have my support. So
100%. Yeah, if you need anything, Jackie, you know we're here. You know where we're at, and I do sincerely apologize for all that has transpired. It didn't need to happen like that, and yeah, we're sorry, sincerely.
Yes. And Lovely Symbol says, I think Real keeps people confused, like Little Red, because he's apparently one way offline and another way online. I don't think 99% of his drama is for views, maybe 100%. It's hard to tell. Exactly. He does. Behind the scenes, he's so sweet and nice. That's why that last time when we were yelling at each other, he had never spoken to me like that before, and he would never speak to me like that again, because that was it. I don't know what you think, but I'm not the one. So after he spoke to me like that, it was a wrap. It was a done deal. It was finito. And I'm not putting up with that shit. You crazy? Not I said the cat.
Recaps with Bobby. Recaps with Bobby says, I do believe the slip-ups are the true Ren, and the kindness is to preserve his channel when he's gone off plot. That is 100% what I've been saying.
100%.
It is a control.
Yep.
He wants to make sure that those people that are supporting him and that have any sort of influence are right there in his pocket. He wants to make sure everything's okay. But God forbid you say something that is opposite of his opinion, he's going to go off on you. He doesn't care. He's really no different behind the scenes. He just likes to keep people real close. And for God's sakes, if I'm told one more time about how the people over in his chat are classy, what? Like what?
After what we saw last night,
are we living
making
in?
excuses. I saw those women making excuses for what was said to Mrs. Roadhog, and there's nothing classy about that, man. There's nothing classy about excusing wishing death on an unborn child and a pregnant woman. So sorry, kiss my ass with that. But Layla, you're funny. She says, I apologize for being frivolous, but Cindy's eye look, oh my God, and lip too. Thank you. I work hard on it. That's not frivolous. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. After what Real did to Travis Alexander's family and supporters, no one should be surprised how he's acting. I know that he was yelling at them, right? Profanities. Yes. At a murdered victim's family. Yes.
Wow.
When they've already suffered loss, his family did nothing to deserve that.
I knew he supported.
I found that out
Jodi
recently.
Arias.
Jodi Arias.
I knew he supported her, but I didn't know that, he went after the family too. Like, what? You are not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not a doctor, but there's something wrong with you if you can do that. There's just something wrong with you. And normally, if I feel that there's something wrong with somebody, like mentally, honestly, I try to walk away because there is no winning with that. There just isn't. And there's never going to be an understanding. So you just walk away. But that's a different level.
Yep. And Steve says, I agree with that completely. Recaps with Bobby. Wait, what a recap? Did I read what he said already? Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, he just said
sorry.
about about
Steve
him
McRae says, that is why he has to constantly check if someone has gone against him. Yes, he wants to know. Even yesterday, right? He was asking Julie Virgo, where's Terry Lynn? Like, the fuck? You are
he
not
was
her
freaking
husband
out.
or her father. The fuck? Where is she? Yes. He has to know. That is a control issue, guys. That's not him being loyal. That's not him caring about the person. That's him wanting to make sure everybody's in arm's length. Where are they? What are they saying? Are they supporting me? Guys, you have to wake up. Seriously. And if you disagree with him, if you can't reach him in time or he can't reach you in time, you're the next target. Look what he did to allegedly. That's not right. That's not right. Threatening her that info on her. You're a piece of shit, Real. You're a piece of shit, man.
I'll tell you what, when someone does that, no one cares anymore what it's about. It becomes about you being a piece of shit using it to threaten someone. Yep. So you know what? You want to out your information? Like, just shut the fuck up, dude. Like, it comes back on you. It comes back, like, leave people alone. Leave their lives alone. Stop finding what is someone's weakness to exploit it. That is disgusting behavior. And it's disgusting. And I'm going to keep going back to it. All you mods and people in his chat all the time. Oh, I like Real. Oh, I like being here. Okay.
Yeah. He's funny. Sing that song again, Real. Can't even fucking sing, guys. Come on, stop it.
I don't know how people listen to that over and over again. I don't understand it. I don't.
Fuck out of here with that.
Dude.
Fuck out of here. Go see a doctor, homie. Go see a doctor.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here with that.
And you know what?
Somebody said something.
When I
Sorry,
go ahead.
I look crazy. I just saw myself doing that. Go ahead, JJ. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that. What was I gonna say? Oh, I supported when I first started supporting him. I even said, I mentioned his cough and asked if he has a doctor. I didn't have IG that I have a personal one, but I had one for the channel. And I actually told Cindy, listen, ask him, does he need to see a doctor? Is it a money issue? Because I can help him out. Like something's not right, with his coughing and stuff.
Yeah.
He takes all this shit for granted.
So many people ask him. He does.
Yeah.
He does. So many people would be like, oh, have you seen a doctor about your cough? And he's an entitled man-child, guys. He's an entitled.
He is.
What am I eating for dinner tonight? The fuck? What? Who does that? Who goes on a stream like, who's ordering me food tonight? Get a fucking job, homie. Get a fucking job. What is wrong with you? Well, who's feeding me tonight? Y'all would have fucking crucified me. I come on here and be like, who's giving me dinner tonight, y'all? Fuck out of here. How do you keep getting away with this shit? No.
He lost his house. Okay. He lost his housing due to cat pee and having way too many cats. This is what he said. So I'm not just talking shit. Due to cat pee soaking through the wall or the floor into another unit. How fucking disgusting. How much cat pee do you have? But I guess if you have 30 cats, that's what happens. And I'm sorry, but that is neglect, which equals abuse of an animal. I don't give a fuck if people don't like me saying that. It is the truth. It is the truth. And people want to skirt around that.
True, guys.
I'm sorry. No, hell no. I have 3 little poodles, and you know what? It's hard. It's hard. But I take care of them. I love them. You come in my house, it doesn't smell like a fucking dog. Because I work my ass off. We walk them. We take care of them.
I have one cat.
I don't want to hear no shit.
I have one. Yep.
Yeah, it's
one
neglect.
cat
Exactly,
is hard with one
Jules.
cat litter. Can you imagine? It is neglect.
No.
Animal hoarding is neglect. Sorry, guys. It's not good.
Yes. So he lost his house. He lost his animals. He had nowhere to live and had to depend on other people because he has bad credit and a horrible history with evictions or something. No, these are things that he's talked about.
Yeah, it's
everybody else's fault. It's everybody else's fault. Something about Roadhog calling landlords. How the hell did Roadhog call every landlord in his area? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
This is such bullshit.
It can't be his record, right? It can't be that
I
he got
know.
evicted,
Exactly.
maybe.
Exactly.
So
and Roadhog has denied it. And he said that he threatened it, but he didn't actually do it. So, but this is what Real is going to run with. He's going to run with the slightest little thing and say that it's true. And it becomes a rumor and it just spreads like crazy, like wildfire. And it's disgusting. And we've watched it happen. We've watched it happen with us. And we can, say that it isn't true till we're blue in the face. But once it's out there, it's out there. And it's horrible. Horrible. Yep. He blames everyone
Bobby
but
says,
himself.
I use my litter
Maria.
too, I promise.
Well, I bet Bobby,
you guys are too funny.
I bet you're kind of like, Bobby's probably like a posh kitty and he wants a nice clean litter all the time.
Yes, I could see that too. It's true. Jennifer P. had one kitten and have to change litter 2 or 3 times. And Jennifer P. also said that he even joined a domestic violence Facebook group to attack DV survivors. Like, guys, this is a pattern of behavior. This is not new. He didn't join. He's not here to rectify the anti-community. This is a pattern of behavior. Before he was attacking people in the convention community, he was attacking people in the women of color. He was attacking them. This is a pattern of behavior. He moves from community to community, making channel after channel. This is it. And he done picked the wrong fucking community because he done met his match here. Because it's not happening no more.
We're not taking
I'm
it
not
shit
gonna stand
anymore.
for it. No.
And go ahead. Train Angela Miss Train Angela, like, could you not say that? Can one of the mods delete that? Train Angelo Miss Yeti. No, we're not going to talk about Xylee in here. She's in here, she's watching, she's listening. You can show some
we're not
respect.
gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
No. No.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. We've asked for that not
Don't
to
do that.
happen.
We're not gonna do
If it's
that.
a creator that we're specifically
Yeah.
addressing, that's different. We can't expect you not to say something, but we haven't said anything about Xylee, nor would we.
Right.
We don't really have, we don't have anything to say about her.
No. And we're not gonna allow anybody to be attacked in that way.
No.
You can't make accusations like that about people, guys. We can't do that. Come on, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay? Please. We're
Right.
not gonna do that.
Right,
But
exactly. And real quick, the one last thing that I want to say is that it's been alleged that publicly that Cindy and I are so close because we're both Latina, and that it's because of our color that we kind of keep everybody else as an outsider, and that's bullshit. Okay?
that's not
It's
true,
bullshit.
guys.
I would like all my girls in chat to say that I treat them no different. And Cindy too. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're purple, orange, whoever you are. We don't care. We get along with each other because of our personalities, not because of our color.
Right.
Just
And
that
when I
simple.
first met JJ, I didn't know her heritage. I didn't. She doesn't have a New York accent like me. She doesn't have an accent. I can't hide my accent. JJ has no accent. So it's not
I
like,
grew up in the South.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't have a Puerto Rican radar we carry in our pockets that goes beep, 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 beep. There goes another Puerto Rican. It doesn't work that way. I was drawn to her as a friend, and all my other friends. It's not true, guys. And that's kind of really disrespectful to say that. You know? That's not true.
It's ridiculous. When I heard that, I'm like, what? That's one of the funniest rumors I've heard so far.
Yeah. Well, what the hell? You're my sugar mama. You pay my rent. You're the only reason why any of my friends tolerate me, because of JJ. Thank God for JJ, because without her, they would have kicked me to the curb months ago. So, the rumor mill is busy, but that's not true, guys. Okay? It's not gonna happen. We're friends. We disagree. We get on each other's nerves. We annoy each other. We are not the mafia, contrary to public belief either. I wish I had that kind of power, but we don't. It's hilarious at this point. But anyway, we thank you guys for being here sincerely.
Yeah, thank you.
I will be having an HIV stream where I will be talking about HIV and hepatitis C. I do have some special guests coming on, me and JJ. We do have some guests that will be coming on panel that are experts in certain fields that have come and decided to share their experience with us. And we will be throwing shade all the while we're educating you guys, educating all that good stuff together. That's what we will be doing. So
listen, guys, we're still human.
Being here.
We could be catty. We could have our petty pants on, but we are never going to hurt someone like that. Never. And that's a promise that I could have made a long time ago because it's never happened. It's just not in me to do that.
Yes.
Nor my friends. I've never heard them say anything out of line that I need to be like, what the fuck? Well, no, I take that back.
Right.
Take that back. But my recent friends,
we've said some shit.
The friends I have now.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And we do vent in private. We've said some shit. How many of you guys don't vent to your friends in private and say some shit? You vent in private so that you don't publicly make an ass of yourselves. We all do that, right? You're going to say things in private to your friends. They're going to talk you off the ledge. They're going to talk you off of going public and saying some shit out of your mouth. So, yeah, we said some shit in private, but it's private and it should stay private because we said it privately for a reason.
Wait. This could be fun.
We're human.
This could be fun given the topic. How about everybody that has ever said things in private or vented or complained or moaned about friends or whatever behind the scenes? Put a one in the chat if you've ever done that.
Yes, please. Anybody ever vented about their friends being annoyed with their friends in private?
Yeah, and please don't worry. We're not going to give you 530-second breaks.
Oh, God. Put a one in the to keep talking. Put a two in the chat if you want us to shut the fuck up forever. You're real. Cornball.
I can't. I'm gonna pee my pants. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that out loud.
Look at that. Ones, the ones. Uno.
Exactly.
Aquí, ahí. Thank you, guys. We're all guilty of it. We've
Thank
all
you
done
guys
it, guys.
so,
It's human
so
nature.
much. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Bobby, for
Thank you,
being
guys.
here this whole time. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
And Steve and all of you creators
Yeah.
that have shown up,
Yes.
and Xylee and
Thank you.
Tira. Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody. Thank you, guys. It means so much because it shows that when it counts, we're going to stand for something important, guys. And all of you guys being here, it means so much, guys. You know, we're human. We make mistakes. We're going to fuck up. But I'm not too big. JJ's not too big to apologize and say we fucked up. Okay? We thank you guys for being here sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for people that have subscribed. It means the world to me. And I just thank you guys. I'm grateful. I'm honored. We're honored. And JJ, always, Manita, thank you for being here. Always being my support system. And none of y'all could tell me something about JJ that's going to turn me on JJ. So,
nope. Ain't gonna happen.
Hey, where's Jim? Hi, beautiful.
She's in there.
And we love you, Jim Jules. We got you. We support you 100%, Mama. We got you for real. You got this. You hear me? We're here. Anybody wants to reach out? We're on Twitter. JJ, what's your channel on? I mean, your because your other Twitter got taken down. What's your Twitter?
Yeah,
people want to find you on Twitter.
Suspended for calling someone a dumb bitch. I mean, Jesus, what's this world coming to? But yeah, no, I was only put in a timeout, but I started another one because there were so many people that I was following and it was getting annoying and I just wanted to start over. So it is JJ, not JAY, but J, the actual letter J, number 1, and then Bish, BISH.
Yes. And I'm just Cindy, CYNDILOVA on Twitter. You guys probably know. My email is selfiequeencindy@gmail.com. Anybody wants to reach out, you always feel free. My DMs are open. My email is open.
Yes.
Seriously, I have 2 ears that
and it
work.
will remain private.
Yes.
It will remain private.
Yes. So again, we thank you all. My phone, of course, had to kick me out before I leave. I'm telling you, my phone is disrespectful as hell. And of course, had to kick me out before I leave. You know, it is what it is.
Your phone's like, all right, enough, bitch. End the stream.
Yes, my phone always tells me when it's time to shut the fuck up. My phone, I'm telling you, possessed. But thank you all for being here. Sincerely, I appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Te quiero, te adoro. Hasta luego. All that good stuff.
Adios.
Boy. Love you guys. Let me put my little, I'm gonna put my intro again so you guys can hear because I'm proud of it because those are my sons. So y'all gonna hear it all the time. Love you guys.
I need them to make me a song.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we split him, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this haunting her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't never if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your vibe if you ain't vibing with us. No.